So it's been a few weeks since I've posted a video. I've had a lot of stuff going on with client projects, house projects, and some of the issues with the bike, so I haven't been able to ride as much as I'd like. So thanks for coming back. We're going to be looking at the charging system on the Raider today. I've been having some trouble with my Yamaha Raider charging system. The batteries have been dying. I've already blown through 2 batteries this year, and I just thought it was time to do a little research and figure out what's going on. I'm not smart enough to do this stuff for myself, so I have friends and pros that are in the business that I can rely on to ask questions. Nicholas Easterday of OCD, One-Off Custom Designs, has been helping me over phone and messages. And so we're going to start by testing the rectifier, regulator rectifier. So underneath the pulley cover on the left side of the bike, it sits in the bike like this. And if you want to test yours, if you're having some charging problems, make sure you make a note of the color of the wires over here. This one's going to be red. This one's going to be black. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I took a little marker and marked a little red mark on there just so I wouldn't forget. And then all 3 of these are from the 3-phase stator, so those are all just white. They're not polarized. Got a little bit of oil on this. So we're going to be testing this rectifier and make sure a couple of things: that it is carrying a proper load, proper amount of resistance on the diodes, and then we're also going to make sure that the flow is only in one direction. So what a rectifier does is it takes the alternating current from the stator and it converts it to direct current for charging up the battery and helping run the other electrical systems on the bike. So let's get into it. Let's test it. So like I said, this is going to be the red, the positive. So we're going to start out with our multimeter. You want to make sure on this model there's a diode setting. So I've got it on that. And we're going to take the red. We're going to put it on what was the red post, the red wire in the connector. So we're going to put that on there. And then we're going to test each one of these coming from the stator side. So it'll read some numbers for a second, but then it should say 0L or open circuit, which it does. So test that on the other one, open circuit, open circuit. So that's good, that's what we want. That means it's not going to flow power in that direction. So this is red on red. So now I want to reverse the polarity, and in this case, it should allow electricity to flow. So I'm going to put the black on what would have been the red wire, and then we're going to test each one of these. And sure enough, we got 0.125, 124, somewhere in there. That's good, that's what you want. Same thing, it settles into 0.124, and then same thing here. So that's good. The positive wire at the rectifier is correct, so that's good. Now with the black one still in your hand, we're going to test the negative side. So I'm going to put it on there, and then I'm going to test each one of these. It'll take it a second. Okay, there it goes. And now it's showing open circuit, which is what we want. Open circuit. Open circuit. That means there's no flow in that direction. Now if we reverse polarity using the red on what would have been the black, now 0.483, 0.481, 0.480. So I would say this is all within tolerance of what it should be. So I can confidently say there's nothing wrong with this regulator rectifier, which is funny. This is the original Yamaha OEM unit that has been on the bike for 14 years and it's still running great. So That's good to know. That means we're narrowing down now. It's probably going to be my stator, or it could be some of the wiring harness. There might be a short or something, and we're going to test that in addition. All right, we're out here in the garage now. I got the door open because it's hot here in Tennessee right now. I've got the seat off of the Raider so that I have access to the battery terminals. Okay, so another old school trick you can do if you're trying to check your charging system is you can disconnect the negative terminal while the bike is running. And we're going to do that right now. Got it loosened up, then I can just pull it off. And the bike instantly dies. Okay, so there's some other testing we can do, but given that the rectifier is okay, and the fact that the bike immediately dies when I pull the negative terminal, and the fact that the battery is reading low while it's running, it all kind of points toward the stator. So, plus the fact that I pulled the negative terminal and the bike died immediately, which means it's really just been running on battery power this whole time. That also explains why I've been burning through batteries so much. So I guess our next step is to pull up Rick Motorsport Electrics and see if we can't order a new stator coil for the Yamaha Raider. So we're just going to go into the web browser here and go to ricksmotorsportelectrics.com, and we're going to choose the year of our bike. I am on a Yamaha Raider 2008, and let's see, Yamaha street bike. Raider all models right there. Here we go, the new OEM style Yamaha stator. That's the one. So it's $195.95 as of the time of this video. And we're gonna go ahead and add that to the cart. So now we've got that in our cart. It's gonna be free shipping because it's over $25. And yeah, so I'm gonna check out with PayPal. If you're ISIS and you're watching this, you're probably getting excited because you think I'm actually going to show you my PayPal information. You're wrong. Nice try, ISIS. So yeah, I'm going to cut this away and get this ordered. Okay, well now that we've got that ordered, I'm not sure how long it'll take, probably a few days, but we are going to be well on our way to fixing this charging issue on my Raider. It's funny, I think this channel is turning into how to fix a Raider. Because I've had so many little issues pop up. Not that they're anything outside the norm, it's just that I went for several years there where I was kind of ignoring all the issues if it wasn't something detrimental. I guess you could argue that the charging system's pretty detrimental, but it hadn't gotten so bad that it was, you know, causing any major flaws, so any major issues. So, but we're to that point now, and I need to get that stator in there. So thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, or if you're just interested in the Yamaha Raider, please consider subscribing. And you should take that like button and you should grab it out of the screen and squish it into bits until there's just juice left, and then drink it with a straw. That's what I would do. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.